Well, I take it that our whole being is, because of God's incredible benevolence and kindness, His loving care, His loving kindness of us, right from the very essence of our being existing, to every detail, to sort of say it in a picture, I say every breath, every moment, every cell of our body, every atom it's made of, simply our Heavenly Dad's incredible provision. And time itself, and consciousness, something to do with what we conceptualize as our being, life. And I surmise, because of Him, life eternal and wonderful, utterly wonderful. That is my hope, and it is born of my tiny period of time here in this life. Perhaps much has gone on before that I know nothing about. Highly likely. All of which, if I could grasp in my understanding, I would be utterly overwhelmed with gratitude, thankfulness to such a wonderful friend, a loving Heavenly Dad. You see, we need to remember our personal, individual relationship miracles from God, with God, by God, in us, in our being, in our life, in our experience, in whatever the fabric of this universe is, which I surmise as being the thoughts of our Heavenly Dad. How do I love you, Dad? How do I respond to all this kindness and provision? Only you know. Everything is only and entirely to you. Dearest friend, we are in awe of you, and we know but the tiniest fraction of you. How much more if we knew all of you? Dearest one, dearest, dearest, dearest one, love you. May we be ever, somehow, Lord, conscious of you, ever thoughtful of you, ever aware, Lord, of you. Beautiful one, thank you. Thank you, Dad. Yes, I want to say, and have said, I suppose, If you have a problem, just sort through your memories of the goodness of God in your life, and I think your problems will evaporate. They're all the thoughts of God, and they're all there to bless. That's my hope. And I can make it my experience by simply remembering the goodness of God that I've experienced. My very being. You too can do this. And as far as I know, it will be a wonderful blessing to you. But if you can't, God still is perfectly able to continue to bring you through. Not only able, but wonderfully willing, as any good dad would. How much more our Heavenly Dad loves us and cares for us, provides, protects, preserves, lifts us into his eternal company and presence and blessedness. This is our God. And we surmise that he loves all. I was going to say all that he's made, because he's made all. But even if he hadn't, still he would love all. Part of his infinite goodness, of character, of being. I was going to say just like us, and then I wanted to say just like we are just like him. We should be overcome by the thought of his being and goodness and love. I think that is the way to be ever in eternity with him. All his goodness and blessings. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. I embrace you with the love of God, the eternal, magnificent, wonderful, endless goodness of God. That you know his presence always, always, always. And its transformation of all being, yours and everyone else's. By his goodness, the very who that he is. Person of persons of persons. Our Dad. Lord bless you and keep you, cause his face to shine within you, now and forever, by his grace and goodness and loving kindness, his unending provision, his being, our dearest friend, our eternal, wonderful, lovely friend. May his light and his joy and his peace and all hope ever fill you with his loving kindness and spirit and presence, that you abide in his fantastic family, the host of heaven, eternally experiencing his goodness. Thank you, Dad.